We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on 28-yard line.
A run, this is Gilliam. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Allen will throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, on fourth down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. He lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Going to return this from the 10. Now an opening has the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing right away, it's May. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That's good for a Patriots.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw again is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
That's
play.
the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. May to throw again. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
12 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Five.
May to the air once more. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. He will do it himself. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. Now, Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Cook. Now Cook loses the football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Bishop on the tackle.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
More yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Bill 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own. I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Ball on
2.
the 39. Here's second and 2. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after one, 14-13 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 25, here's second and 1.
Crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
For a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 7.
The throw now, May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hey, what's that?
They'll run. It's Henderson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is May. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close to field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Patriots.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be second down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. And this is blocked. Look at him go. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And not much there. Quick defense. Held to no gain.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Crazy! Crazy!
Now May. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Kyle Duggar in from his safety spot to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. Here's Brad Robbins now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. To throw on 1st down is May. Down the field, he's got Washington. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17
Taking
yards.
advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Throw again is May. That's complete to Henderson.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd and goal. Here's May again. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
On the return, this is Strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's the rookie first-rounder Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the carry, it's Patterson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
319! Half 10. Alert! Is it?
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to be fourth down.
Tiger pass on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Passes kick
The kick
is good. And the Bills will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Patriots 20.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Crazy! Crazy!
On first and 10, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. Whoa. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the 35, here's second and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. And he's in. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
What a big call there. It's 4th down. A field goal gives you the lead, but they clearly want more. Like we see so many teams going more towards the 4th down, keep the offense on the field. 3 points don't get you the win. And this shows so much confidence in this offense by this coaching staff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shaquille. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Sanders. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Gray brought in motion. They'll run the toss with Cook. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. It's a big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's Allen. Escaping to his left. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Bills, first down.
Gray brought in motion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Alert! 319! What's that?
Allen gonna throw for it. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Here's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hey, what's up?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Buches. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Off the play fake. The ball comes out. One of the Patriots has it. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bills 22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll run here with Patterson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and 6. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Buffalo. They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. To the ground, he'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Allen will give this to Davis.
It's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.